Guys, it is time for the final regular season game of the Green Bay Pikas, and we get to the honor of playing Gage, aka the Orlando Magikarp. He has a good chance of making the playoffs, especially if he can if he kills like 2 or 3 of my Mons, he has a really good chance of making the playoffs. Or 3, yeah, if he kills like 3, he has a good chance. 4, 3, yeah, I don't know. He needs to kill some Mons, and then he can win, or he has a good chance. But even if he loses, he still has a good chance. So we'll see how this game goes. Let's just go ahead and I'll put it on slow, I guess. Nah, normal's fine. As I expected, he leads off with Blissey. I lead off with Jolteon here, and my thought process is, he's probably gonna Toxic. So I'm just like, I'm gonna sub. And we do get the Toxic here. Does nothing, of course. Now I'm like, dude, I get a free agility like ASAP. So I go for agility here. Boost my speed to just kind of really, really high levels. I honestly, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have baton passed here. I don't know. But I'm like, well, let's baton pass, or let's agility one more time, and then I can just set up another sub. And my thought process here is, okay, I'm going to switch it. I need to weaken this thing, so I'm going to switch into guard. Or I'm going to substitute here. He's going to go for another flamethrower, and I'm going to baton pass on this flamethrower. I was thinking maybe I live it with all the HP investment I have. Like maybe my sub lives through this fire blast or flamethrower, considering again I resist it and he does nothing. But it doesn't, and I'm like, okay, well he probably has Ice Beam, but let's just set up an SD in case he doesn't. He might go for Toxic here too. And he does just go for the Ice Beam, and I'm like, wow, that did a lot more than I thought it would, to be honest. But I Earthquake. Thinking it might kill. It doesn't quite kill, and he kills my Garchomp. He does draw first blood. Things are looking a little rough for me, but I still have, with this thing so weakened, I still have a good chance to set up. So I'm just going to go for sub. I thought he might do this and switch into something that can threaten me, but I was like, that's fine. So I get to go sub, and then I get to agility on this Earthquake. And now my next play is simply, wow, he actually outspeeds me? Wow, that surprised me. But my thought process is, okay, he's probably going to go for another Earthquake. Man, I must have screwed up my... I didn't think Haxorus could even outspeed me. Oh, what if he might be Scarfed. He might be Scarfed. Okay. I didn't even notice he outsped me, to be honest with you. So again, my thought process here is probably going to go for another EQ. Let's go into Togekiss. I'll eat this, and then I can set up... I don't think... Unless he has like Poison Jab, he's not going to be able to hurt me much. So I'm just like, I'm going to set up a nasty plot here. Right here on this turn. Yeah, so going to force him to switch out. I go for the nasty plot on the switch. He goes into, I forget, Aerodactyl. And I'm like, I'm not sure I'm actually going to outspeed this thing. But I'm going to go for, I'm going to stay in anyways. If he goes for Stone Edge, I'm kind of bummed. But Dazzling Gleam will kill him if I am faster. And we do connect. Here he goes in Azumarill. This thing doesn't actually take Dazzling Gleam that well, so I was like, yep, going for it. Heatran here, I know I can go for the Aura Sphere and knock it out probably, which of course it does. And right about now, I'm like, I think this game's over. Even Cofagrigus here is going to die, going to get two-shotted. It won't get one shot. I didn't think it would. But it's going to get two-shotted here, and he doesn't have a ton to hit me. Like, he could go for Will-O-Wisp, but that doesn't matter. So, again, he knocks off my item, which doesn't matter that much to me, and I Dazzling Gleam him. As at this point, +2 special attack, Togekiss will kill Haxorus in one shot, and then with Blissey being so low, I will easily finish it off. So we do get the sweet 6-0 for Togekiss here. One other thing that is pretty cool about this is simply the fact that I actually get... Togekiss is in a good chance to be the MVP now. That puts it up to 15 kills. It depends on how, what is his name? The Gallade on the, what is his team name? Dizzy Falcon's team does. He needs to get at least, he actually needs 5 kills because I have less deaths than it. So he needs to get 5 kills in order to beat me. Because if we tie, I do get offensive MVP just because of the sheer amount of, just because I have, the first tiebreaker is deaths. So that is the last game. Unfortunately, Gage did not the Magikarp did not do super great, and this definitely opens the door for some of the other competitors to possibly sneak into the playoffs. But he still has a good chance. Again, right at this point, he needs the... What does he do? Let's see. In order for him not to make the playoffs, then what happens? What has to happen? So the Team Instinct needs to win. If Team Instinct wins, they make the playoffs. Grimmjow does not, or not Grimmjow. The Magikarp do not. Or the other way he doesn't make the playoffs is if the what is their team name? John Jackson sucks. If John Jackson sucks, 6-0s, he makes the playoffs over the over them. So over the Magikarp. So that is it, guys. That is the last game of my regular season, and we will wait to see who our opponent is in the playoffs after this week. Thanks again for watching, guys, and have a good one.